Recording commenced.
Now that all the technical difficulties are hopefully out of the way, everyone, welcome to Anime Detour 2015 on Epic One Piece.
2018?
Yeah, I said 18. What? Okay.
It's his age.
Clearly I need to work on projecting through this thing. But welcome to the panel. Thank you. Early part of the con before they've even opened opening ceremonies.
That's usual.
At least we've got.
How it is.
But we've gotten used to that over the years.
Oh yeah.
So, I am Nick. How long have we been running this panel now anyway?
7 years?
6 years. This will be the 9th year.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys have been on it for 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years.
I remember I was on the first one 9 years ago.
9 years for on Epic.
All right, but yes, I see some familiar faces out there, so you guys have been here before. With me. Interesting goofy costume, I must say, but but yes, and then we'll just go down the line here, and then we'll get right into it.
Yeah. Candy.
I'm Jessica. I'm Michelle.
I'm Liz.
I'm Patrick.
Taha's missing.
Yeah, Taha will be here soon.
He'll do his fashionable late entrance.
As usual.
We'll have him give the explanation where on Epic came from, but
For all the ones who
yes,
haven't
for
tried
anyone who is new here. How many of you have been to one of our on Epic panels before?
Welcome everybody who's also new.
First timers?
Yeah.
First timers on Epic panel?
Got people in the
Welcome, and I am so sorry.
I mean, he said it.
Disclaimer?
What's that?
Disclaimer?
Disclaimer, yes, we inevitably end up talking about spoilers for both the anime and the manga. Somewhere along the line, we will try to give a warning before we start doing that, but ye are warned. Spoilers abound. So, we usually start this off with a question. How many of you like One Piece? That was not a raise your hand, that was a scream and shout.
Like a platonic friend.
How many of you
Anybody dragged here because your friend liked one? That's how everyone starts.
She's not wrong.
Okay, now, let's try this one. How many have made it through the first 100 chapters of One Piece thus far?
Oh, chapters. I can't raise my hand.
Yes.
How many are up to the current chapter?
Chapter 900 actually.
I've not actually been spoiled, so I already.
Chapter 900, okay.
Russ got a nice
I
level.
can't say chapters because I only watch the anime.
Right, well, okay, how many are anime-only watchers?
Yeah, you're not the only one.
You have more fortitude than I do. I couldn't take the filler anymore, so I had to stop.
I skip it.
Manga only. Well, you can't skip it. They stretch out half a page into an entire 20-minute episode at this point. I can't take it anymore.
I skip it because I can just sit there and be like, 10 minutes, it's still filler. Next. Oh, we found the real content. Great.
Yay.
Well, you can do that by just watching every other episode and then just watch the recap.
Good point.
So,
Nice to watch.
all right. So, let's see here. Where should we start? That's not spoiler territory.
Once upon a time, there was a barrel in the water.
It used to be filled with apples, but it wasn't any longer.
That is, I suppose, the beginning of the story. Yes. Let's see.
If I punch in the face,
I've
then now
got
we're here.
One Piece in 20 words or less. So let's try that. Let's try some of that. I'm gonna actually bring this over here because I'm getting tired of trying to shout. Okay, but it's now recapping, so we'll just try to
Yeah,
get
you
this.
get the look. Oh!
Alright.
So my life is a dumpster fire, okay? So I left to get here at 9.
9:30, okay? So I left at 9:30. I was like ready to go. I was going to be here. I was going to get parking. It was going to be perfect. You know what happened? My friend calls me up. He says, hey, can you give me a ride? I'm like, all right, I'm only late, so 20 minutes. I'm going to go get him. I'm going to come back. Go to his house. Hey, I didn't pack anything up. Okay, I'm going to help pack it. All right, we got it all packed. All right. He's like, hey, I need to run to these videos. Where are these videos? Okay, so I'm just going to go. I need to get the panel and get there. Go home, going to pick up my laptop cable, charge my laptop for later tonight, and then you know what happens? My mom stops me. I know all of you have had this happen. Where it's like 8 million things that were just sitting on a queue to get loaded into your lap. Fell on me, and then I had to do those. That took an hour. Got here, was here early enough to get here, get dressed, get everything done, and the guy who was in the room I was supposed to be in isn't here yet, he's not here for another hour. So I had to find a bathroom to change in.
Taha, why didn't you message one of us of your Facebook friends that have rooms here already?
You are absolutely right. I'm panicking right now. I don't understand.
You need to call your Marine friends. Hello.
You're right. Absolutely right. I'm gonna sit down now. I'm gonna let this continue. I'm gonna let it.
Sit down, have a drink.
Sleep, nap.
Yeah, take a nap.
You need to chill.
Take 1d4 damage.
Take 1d4 damage for that horrible pun.
Okay, so, One Piece art described in 20 words or less. Romance Dawn art. Welcome to the show. Swordsman joins the crew and they kick Marine butt but lose a pink cat. Orange Town. The boys suck at navigating. A ginger is recruited against her will after a clown goes blasting off again. Syrup Village. Short Marimo on Weird Animal Island. Gain a liar and a sheep ship after making the black cats run away. The liar's a sharpshooter, the hunters are bros, and the cook is amazing. Well, the cook is smoking.
It's a lollipop.
We do not talk about that. Alright, our long arc. Fisherman enslaved the ginger, her boys beat the fishman, the ginger sails and navigates her boys away. Logtown. The feds want a straw hat, the smoker and the clown want rubber boy, until the dragon blows them all away. Reverse Mountain. The ship climbs a mountain and rams a whale. The compass doesn't work, and the flower gives the ginger his. Whiskey Peak. Fake party by bounty hunters reveals fake princess who knows fake company boss's name. Boys fight. Ginger wins. Princess tag-along. Little Garden Arc. Giants in Jurassic Park.
Enough said, really.
Really, yes. Drum Island Arc. The fake king pirate gets beaten by the future pirate king. 7 form transformation emergency food supply acquired. Alabasta Arc. Princess saves Desert Kingdom from Sandy Gator by having the future pirate king kick its ass.
Shut up, crocodile.
You're sand, not salt.
I don't know, it's close enough.
All right. Jaya Arc. We're going to the sky. Skypea Arc. Thor gets his ass kicked by a rubber boy. Long Ring Land Island Arc. Everything is long. Hunger Games, Davy Jones edition. 107. Liar leads crew of a broken ship after street gang steals their money. Shipmaker assassins steal blueprints. Ennius Lobby Arc. Flower Girl leaves without Rubber Boy's permission. Crew declares war to take her back. Post the NES lobby arc. World building exposition.
You know, being someone who's like this, it sounds like a D&D campaign.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. No.
I would never play D&D.
He made a brook. D&D.
It's like a D&D game where your friends keep asking you to join, so you have to find a reason.
Yeah, right?
But yes, Thriller Bard, Afro Skeleton helps fight the Shadow Man. Chabon the Archipelago. Rubber punch to noble dragon makes the tyrant bear scatter the crew.
Yeah.
Amazon Lily. Rubber boy on Women's Island.
Still no
Impel down. Invade underwater prison with poison guard to save fiery brother. Marine Fort Arc. World War One Peace. Post-war arc. The king is dead. Long live the king. Return to Shabodi Arc. Guess who's back? Back again. Fishman Island Arc. Mermaid Martin Luther King Jr. versus Mermaid Malcolm X. Pump Hazard. Steampunk of Ice and Fire. Dressrosa Arc. Play with your puppets and your dolls. Zoe Arc. Furries rejoice.
Just what I've always wanted.
And Whole Cake Island Arc. Cook pulls a flower girl. Seriously, Sanji, we've already been through this. Why are you pulling a Robin on us?
There's a quota.
It was his turn.
I suppose,
It is
yes.
true, and it was turn.
It's kind of like drawing lots. Someone has to draw a short drop.
Yes, but when we did that, but look what happened when we did that on Thriller Bark. We got a lovely singing Afro spouting skeleton.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so let's go through some favorite moments from One Piece. Any volunteers?
Luffy, Deck the Living Celestial Dragon. That was pretty good.
My favorite part about that, I don't know if anybody else has seen Misty Chronexia's One Piece so far, but Luffy punches a noble so hard he destroys the color.
Yeah.
If you've seen it in the anime, that is exactly what he does. He punches that noble so hard, he knocks the color out of the panel. And it's amazing.
It really is.
I'd say probably my favorite moment is when Luffy meets Blackbeard. They just like don't like each other from like the moment they meet. And it's just this chance encounter that ruins everything.
Do you know what I love about that encounter? They don't like each other because they're so similar.
Yeah.
They're willing to fight each other over how they think the other person thinks food tastes. And it's amazing.
Didn't know that he was kind of riled up to begin with, just going into the bar. So him and Zoro were already in a pissing mood.
Right, yeah, of course, but still. even-
Velocity Majors, go nuts. Velocity Majors, go
I
nuts.
think my favorite part of the anime is when Luffy punches Crocodile so hard the Ave Maria plays.
We love you, Croc. Okay, Crocodile, what's your favorite moment?
When Luffy pushes this really injured old man back in the ground.
Zombie apocalypse solved by Luffy.
Yeah, pretty much. All praise.
shut up and let him say these?
Oh my, yes, that's, oh. Luffy.
When Luffy finally breaks Doflamingo's glasses.
Yes.
The only thing I did not like about that was the fact that we still never saw his eyes.
Yeah.
There's only one panel you like saw.
Technically.
Yeah.
No, when he woke up from a dream. We saw his eyes once.
Oh, yeah.
And when it was just a close-up of his eye, we saw nothing else. So we still have no context.
Are you expecting more than that? Like, just like,
No.
all of a sudden they're just like lizard eyes or something? Like, oh, he was a lizard man all along.
He's a sorcerer.
He's got the sub-eyes.
He's a lizard
No.
man.
No. He's got Django eyes.
Somebody ban on that.
He's got Django eyes.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did.
What's that?
Somebody did fan art that.
Banner on him with Django.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay. Let's see, what other?
In Dressrosa, when Usopp accidentally eats the super hot chili pepper ball, and then his base basically does some kind of an explosion and scares the crap out of that terrorist little girl.
Sugar.
Curly eyes.
That was, without a doubt, that was my favorite Enaru face.
Yeah,
No question, that was the best Enaru face ever.
However,
Usopp best ever.
however, we have to think about it. Why does Usopp keep having that effect on women?
He did the pink-haired ghost girl too.
Yeah. He keeps having that effect on women.
It's Usopp though.
Do you really need to ask why?
I don't need to, but I want to.
Better question, do you really want to know the answer?
A little bit.
Ladies, would anyone care to give us some insight onto why Usopp might provoke that reaction from women?
He's already got a girl.
Yes, Excalibur.
My favorite part was when Zoro went over to Power and told me Kuma took the pain of Luffy, and he's just standing in a pool of blood by the end of it.
Okay, yes, that was definitely an epic moment there.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm biased, but when Zoro takes all of Luffy's pain after he's got his own butt kicked, and he's not only standing, he can still talk.
Yep.
Just,
Not for long, but he can.
Well,
okay, but I want to hear what you said.
Yes.
okay. It's the mouse. It's very balanced.
Okay, what she actually said, the nose is a giant schlong.
Guys, take note. This is why you don't send dick pics.
Usopp has been on Tinder forever. He got banned.
I can't imagine why. What's up?
The last 8 pages of 900.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna hold that until we get the spoiler warning. But
It's one of my favorite moments so far, so.
yes, I have words on that, but that's going to wait until the spoiler portion.
Yeah.
Okay. Sammy, what's your favorite bit?
92?
What's up?
92?
Sure, why not?
When Usopp gave me a freaking party stick, and I still kicked butt with it. And in Sky Geo, when the birds faced one way and Zoro kept like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go west, and went the opposite way every time.
You know,
North, south birds.
the interesting thing about that one, Oda showed a map of where they were moving. Robin was going straight the right way. Chopper was just going all over the place in the other way. Luffy was going in a dead straight line. And Zoro was just going all over the place.
Zoro always goes all over the place. We all know this.
He has teleporting powers, frankly, so yeah.
Zoro he has an innate ability to find the One Piece. He's just been going towards the One Piece the entire time.
It has to be. There's no other explanation for how lost he gets And then I wonder how Sanji can find him every time he gets lost. Zoro's been lost for 3 days. Sanji shows up. Where have you been? The ship's this way, you idiots.
And the thing is, it's one of those, where have you been, you idiot? Pushes aside the tree branches. The ship's right there.
I'm just waiting for Frankie to just install a GPS on the man's swords. 'Cause every time he takes a swing, he's just gonna be like, all right, I hear a beep, I should go this way.
And it still goes the wrong way.
They'll still get lost.
So that is the voice and everything.
Yep.
Turn left at.
Take a super left at.
That's a super left.
Super left, it means I go that way.
So,
I'm sorry, on that, during not Impel Down, the Ines Lobby, or not, Zoro couldn't go up the stairs, they're going straight.
yep,
He
yep,
turned.
that was NES Lobby.
Okay,
Well, yes, like NES Lobby, that was.
Granted, the East Blue Arc, how many times did Zoro get hit in the head before they got to the Grand Line?
Alright, so I got apologies. Alright, see, I'm a mess. Anyway, I got a theory on that. Because if you follow Zoro's career of being a pirate, he has taken so many severe wounds, lost so much blood, taken so many hits to the head, the guts. This man having a low sense of direction is that's just getting away like scot-free, honestly. From like having something much worse happening to him.
And yeah, here's the thing you also have to remember, because that's actually probably truer than we think, because think back to the first chapter Zoro was in, well, I can't remember if it's the first chapter or the chapter after. When Luffy goes and says, okay, I guess I'm gonna go get your swords, he runs this way and Zoro says, hey genius, it's the other way.
Yeah.
Zoro knew which direction it was.
What's that? You there in the back, sir?
Before he got all that damage, he did.
The drawing room during the Arlong arc, and like realizes what like Nami's been doing for her Arlong, and like realizes she's been using her like blood to draw the maps and all that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When Luffy and Arlong fight gets into the drawing room. Oh yeah, that's.
When Apu, Hawkins, and like Kid all decide together, we're gonna get red-haired shakes, and then Kaido crashes out of the sky and it's just like, nope, you work for me now.
I laughed.
Yes, that was quite funny.
The moment when Usopp beat someone by math. It's when he was aiming the shot with the slingshot. He basically calculated every single angle to hit her from like miles away.
Yep.
1 in a million shot.
That is a good one. In the back. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, we might be getting a little bit into spoilers here, but yeah, when Law first starts getting drawn into the Straw Hats rhythm, it's just like, he's talking, he's like, come on, we have to take this seriously, you guys. She's like, oh, I'm hungry, come on, Sanji, make us supper. And it's just like, yeah, can we have sandwiches? I want sandwiches. I don't like bread! Oh, shit!
Remember when they tied Chopper to his head?
Yes. So, and it's like the once Law was proposed an alliance, and then there was that whole scene where Usopp was just like, oh boy, you have a different idea of what alliance is than Luffy does. You think that this is something where we're working together toward a mutual goal, right? And he's just like, well, obviously that's what an alliance is. That's not how Luffy thinks of it. It's like being friends, right? It was just, oh, Law, you have no idea what you've gotten yourself into.
Oh dear Lord, what have you done?
Now there's no way out.
No, and you can never escape. You're stuck. You are now Straw Hat's friend forever.
It's probably good law as a doctor, because Luffy's definitely going to have a detriment effect on his health.
Isn't that like Chopper's there?
Yeah, Chopper's another doctor, but Law can do kind of the more extreme, not really
You gotta remember,
set
Law's a
reality.
surgeon.
See, all we need to do to make Luffy invincible is we just gotta like strap Chopper, Ivankov, and Law to his back, and then just let him go. Just to roll him down the street.
So, yeah, all
No,
right.
Law is important because he uses his power later on to put all the to like basically like action figure together like all the best parts from all the different characters to create like one awesome action figure Pirate King like combination.
Guys, that'd be so like giant
Arms of Luffy, legs of Sanji.
Get like the straw hat and mech thing from Thriller Bark.
Yes.
He'd be so mad the whole time. I'm not gonna do this. You have to.
It's like a Shiva thing with like Zoro's like arms on his side and stuff.
I will never do that. That is a disgrace as a human being.
Oh, man. All right, so we're about half an hour in now, so we're probably, already.
It goes fast when you're having fun.
Yes.
So, we're probably going to start entering into spoiler territory now. If anybody has any objections, just so you're aware, we are going to start spoilers, but if you do have to leave, we are doing our One Piece bounty hunt, and that's going to be starting in this room
In 1 hour.
1 hour from now. So make sure you come back.
For the prizes.
Yes.
For the prizes and the hunting down of the numbers and
Yes. But yes. Come hunt bounties if you would rather not be spoiled later.
Everybody does. I mean,
Everyone does. The end. No.
Yes. And now for the spoiler portion. Yes. Everybody's dead.
Well, that was One Piece, folks. So yeah, had a good run.
Fire and Ice, One Piece, everybody dies.
Yeah.
So, chapter 900, it was a very good conclusion to the series, It left a few questions open.
More than a few, like all of them.
Yes, all of them.
It's okay, they'll solve it.
Okay, so, who would care to theorize as to what in the world happened at the end of chapter 900?
More or less similar to when Big Man started eating the Chandler. Not really knowing what's going on, thinking that she's actually attacking certain people, but actually doing others.
So, but basically everything after she started eating, it's just a hallucination. That's kind of the general gist of it.
What she thinks is happening.
Yeah, it's what she thinks is happening, it's not what's actually happening. Okay, yeah, that's definitely fair. That one, I pretty much put that one as Gang Beige tried to poison her with poisonous mushrooms in the cake, but instead he used bebop mushrooms, so, we're just watching her trip right now.
No, the cake was so good, it just caused the trip.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Because they were very, very, very strict about not poisoning it.
Yes, well, that's the thing. It wasn't poison, it was bebop mushrooms.
It's got a real high.
So,
right.
Sanji used his special secret ingredient, LSD. That's the secret he learned from like the Okama Island and stuff. Like all the scrolls just made the recipe for like LSD, and he was just like, "Wow, this is gonna be real useful."
pretty much.
Not giving this to Luffy.
Give it back.
Know that I've kind of been
thinking is maybe pudding might have something to do with it. Like she put her powers into the cake, which is kind of doing the same thing as the first, but
She's using her mem fruit to alter people's brains. Yep.
We haven't seen her since she talked to Sanji, right?
What's that?
We haven't seen her since she talked to Sanji, right?
She was in that chapter we did. She said it wasn't me because she was getting.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's the only thing we've seen of her. That's honestly the only reason I'm kind of like I don't think it's her powers that are doing this. I can see her powers coming up later, but I don't see that happening on this. So, here's the possibility that there's a couple of other possibilities. The Thousand Sunny is in fact destroyed. I'm pretty sure that's not what happened, but
maybe damaged.
Yeah, well,
insanely damaged, but
well, that's the thing.
Like the top stuff's been taken off.
But that's kind of one of those theories where it's just like, ooh, maybe,
I don't think they can handle losing another ship.
Well,
I don't think Frankie can handle losing without.
That's kind of where I say I don't think it's destroyed.
If Frankie were with them the entire time, I might say maybe. But since he's not there, I doubt.
If he was there, he would have turned it into a submarine.
The ship gets blown up.
And also, one thing I have to remember is that we're dealing with Jinbei also.
Yeah.
He's steering the thing. So, if he's as good of a helmsman as people say he is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They sunk it and then bubbled it.
Definite possibility. That was actually my first reaction upon reading that chapter was, I didn't know the Straw Hats had a coding engineer. Because my first thought was that, yes, it's engulfed in flames, but the next the panel in between where we don't see it, it just goes under the ocean. And just happens to lose one of the flags.
The fishermen imply we're still in the area but escaping and knowing that the Straw Hats had protected Fishman Island. Yes, they were going back to protect it, but you gotta remember, they still have a strong alliance and dedication to Luffy for Fishman.
Well, don't forget that Rayleigh gave Nami instructions. Maybe he told her how to bubble the boat.
And Frankie could have put it in there, so it would have been a cooperation between the two of them.
Also remember,
She didn't seem like that's what she was doing in the reaction panel.
Using his power to make the sea boil.
Oh yeah, Oven's a big obstacle in that regard.
This was a thing. I don't know how many of you listened to the One Piece podcast, but this was a theory that was put forward that I really liked when I heard it. You have Oven boiling the ocean. You have Nami holding on to a homing that's a cloud. And you have Nami with her perfect climate attack. Mirage Tempo!
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's one of those things that, that's fine. I mean, if you're looking at the panel and you see that, she's kind of freaking out, it kind of makes that go, but, but the thing that really, I don't know, I was watching this theory by Joy Boy, and this was before chapter 900. He was theorizing that after this arc, we were going to have a Zoro leaves the crew.
Is it leaving intentionally?
Now, hear me out.
Right.
Hear me out.
That happens like every arc.
Well, it kind of does, but here's the thing. Zoro said that if Luffy doesn't have pride for himself, doesn't respect himself enough, if he doesn't take this seriously, he said when Usopp left, if you don't take this seriously, next time I'm the one leaving the crew.
That's true.
And there was this thing that's usually known as the Pride of the Pirates floating in the water at the end of 900. So if they get back to Wano on the Sunny, having left their pride as pirates in Big Mom's territory, I don't know if Zoro would take that well. Especially considering he advised against going after Sanji. So it's possible, but
Zoro pirates now.
Who knows what Oda's thrown at us next after that.
It'd be kind of interesting to see an arc that's sort of like a at the same time in a different place thing.
Yeah.
So where they're dealing with Wano.
Yeah, like if Oda wants to be a very, 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 very trolly person, and we all know he does.
It'd be interesting to see.
Here's how chapter 901 is going to open. Reverie in the Holy Land. That's how it's going to open, and we're going to spend the next several chapters at Reverie, wondering what happened.
And the worst part, he's even on hiatus this week.
Yes, I know.
So we have that to deal with.
2 weeks. Got to include Gold Week.
So with what you're going off of, you kind of had it with Usopp for the ship, because they're all kind of themed almost when they leave the crew for a little bit.
Yep.
He was so attached to the ship, the initial one, the Marigold, and then now you've got you're going maybe, and then you have Whole Cake Island and everything that's food related and desserts for Sanji, and now we're going to Wano next, which is more samurai based, which is kind of following a theme. It's already done that twice.
Definitely.
So it's going to be a Zoro arc for Wano.
Probably, yeah. Almost definitely, I would say, yeah.
Well, if there's a time he's going to leave the crew, it's going to be during the Zoro arc.
Like, his family's out there, but they just don't know him.
That's actually one that I had, that's one of the questions I had here. Now we know Sanji's last name. Which of the other Straw Hats are we going to learn about? Because we've got Nami, real name unknown. Usopp, we know who his dad is, but we don't know their family name or if that has any significance. Brook, we know he was the leader of a battle caravan somewhere. And then Frankie, is there perhaps more to the Putty family than meets the eye?
Yeah, there could be more.
I mean, they were just said his parents were pirates.
Yeah.
Is there more to that than just the pirates? And then, what about the Roanoa family?
Yeah.
I mean, like we're saying, odds are we're going to meet the Roanoa family at Wano.
Well, what about Luffy's mom?
But,
She's got to come in sometime.
Well, Luffy's mom is one of the 7 great mysteries of One Piece.
But then we also have to remember.
The World Saga is one big like family reunion.
Revolutionary Army get their butts kicked by Blackbeard.
Getting their base destroyed by Blackbeard. Whether it seems like, based on the report, it sounded like they kind of all got away, so they probably knew they were coming. But
Oda's already mentioned that both parents are there.
well, his dad's there.
Well, no,
His
he
wife
said
is,
mom's
mom's there.
His mom is there?
In the manga, he said that he would show Luffy's mom, and she was with the Revolutionary Army.
Oh, okay.
And he showed the panels, each panel where he drew her, she's in there with 6 other people. Dragon's there with 6 other people, and somebody that looks like a reverse form of Yamako.
Interesting.
Mother is revolutionary.